Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is a generalized reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. It could be something that you've been unfolding. It could be something in your current reality. It could be something that you are about to face, right? Just kind of take a moment and correlate, like sit back and see what it is that you need to see, right? What is happening in Venus currently? What is the thing that you have been projecting out into your current reality, right? Where has the vision of your own spiritual growth kind of been unfolding? It's kind of like the time wasted. It's the stuff, the coulda, woulda, shouldas. The things that you knew in your heart center that didn't come into being, and it's kind of like you've been broadcasting it over and over of like what it is that you desire in that mate, in that counterpart, right? It's kind of like the calibrating your heart center to what it is that a freedom kind of love. I don't know. It's like a one-of-a-kind mirrored. Having a dream that you lost your mirror. I don't know. This is for somebody. It's the elephant never forgets, right? Do you want to come here? Here, come sit with me. Come here. Here, you can come sit with me. If anybody's wondering, I have Maine Coons, and currently I have 2 kittens, so they kind of bombard the readings occasionally or just start making noise, because they're little guys. They're almost ready to go to new homes, but not yet. And somebody may need to get a spirit animal or to get a divine connection with an animal, right? That could be part of it, is the vibration of like that open kind of love, that heart-centered kind of love where you're like looking out for someone or something outside of yourself. And that could be something that's been like kind of laying in your current reality, or has been like kind of showing you where you need that. Let's see. There's some kind of a burden or a regret or a lack of that it's kind of making you sick. It's kind of like, it's like holding your breath, but knowing that you have something stuck in your throat that you need to get out. And there's that continuous kind of, every time you're surface level, it's like it's blocking your throat chakra, because like the authentic you is not coming out. And again, that has something to do with the how you love. What happiness looks like to you, the what you need to feel good, the gravity and the magnitude of like it's like seeing the signs, you know. It's the looking for something more outside of yourself, at where you've settled in the past, where you've been content in the past, and where you no longer want to be in that vibration, right? It's in the castle, in the home. It's kind of like those people that get, that they don't want to watch the same things, right? They don't have any of the same interests. So then when the TV is on, they're completely different things. And so then they just go watch things in the evening alone, even though they're under the same roof, right? And you identifying and seeing like what it is that you want, and what you no longer want. And it's like this shift of looking at the perspective of both things, right? The being alone, but having someone to be alone with, right? That freedom, that expansion, that ability to play. It's kind of like that's an unbreakable bond that is needing to come up. It's like it's a critical component of like your evolutionary cycle. It's kind of like through, that's interesting, I just bent that card. Why do you feel like your success is not in fact a success? That's something that you're going to have to start finding your own power within, right? To open up dialogue, to open up the complementary of like the seeing behind the masks, seeing in between the masks, like understanding why one has to wear one versus another, versus the authenticity of self, through the communication and through the understanding, adapting. They're kind of showing me, what's the lizard? A chameleon, how it adapts and changes colors depending on its reflective status of what it needs to be a part of, right? Somebody learned this very easy on, and somebody could see through that perception. And it's kind of like, I want to know more about that. Can you, which deck do you want me to use? Which one? Sorry. No clue why, but this is what they said, and sorry, I've got to shuffle them because I did not plan on using this deck. But there's a word, a message for somebody out there. In regards to like the power of you unlocking like your creative spark, through the words that you are communicating through. Oh, thank you. They're like, oh yeah, it's already flipped over. And it was not flipped over in this deck, and it was laying right on top of the part, right where I parted it, which is interesting. And they said that's the only one. It says, look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel the way that you're feeling. An enchanted world is available to you if you want it. Just as the oak tree is hidden in the seed, the god and goddess is within you. Reasons devoid of feeling is merely harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries you have placed around yourself. It's time to step into your own power and to create a world of bliss. And it's kind of like that whole, like, when are you stepping out into, it's kind of like dissolving the what people told you. You're kind of replaying the little digs, or the woulda, coulda, shouldas, or the how people have tried to keep you isolated in an old paradigm. It's kind of like the understanding that not everybody's going to stand at the top of the mountain. There are a select few that have the power of the conscious creation to actually, like, it's like shifting the vibration of the memory of the love. How to keep on going. Something about current events. So I'll leave you with this, right? Because I don't know, this is for somebody out there. It'll make sense to you. If it's just for one person, then so be it. I'm listening from now on. I am going to start posting a lot more, and we'll see. I'm just going to see what comes out, what messages need to come out, and they are going to be generalized. I may do some sign stuff and some life path stuff, but again, those are all other channels. Hopefully with this reading, like if it did connect with you, you feel a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter and a little bit more heart-centered and a little bit more open, right? Owning your space and allowing yourself to fully shift into the next step of sovereignty that you need to as you proceed forward. You are going to see number sequences that have been on this board throughout your day. And so just ask and pay attention, be consciously aware of what's coming up in this process, right? And there's also something about like an 8-8 portal. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, share. It helps the patterns recognize. And truthfully, if it's for someone else out there, you'll just happen to find it, follow it. It'll just kind of pop into your reality because there is an alignment, right? Through you looking at yourself, through you understanding what you want as you proceed forward with clarity, with intention, with awareness. These scales will start to balance, right? You will feel your vibration increasing, the light in you transmuting instantaneously. It's kind of like you are creating what is reflected in the sky in your current reality. You're shifting and healing those aspects of yourself where you felt outcasted, where you felt like your opinion did not matter, and it's like you're now kind of shifting that perspective in who you are and how you're responding and what you're looking through validation from others versus validation with self. And I am going to leave that there. If you made it to this point, I thank you. And I hope that you are spreading that love and professing through your voice those things that you desire and that bring you happiness, and hold the vision as it is done, right? And see the world transform around you. The time is coming. Be well. Ciao.